It's our very berry salad with our homemade poppy seed dressing. Today on Plant-Based Dads. Welcome to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I like to make salad dressings that don't have oil in them. We've done a few cashew dressings in some of the other videos. This time we're going to do a creamy poppy seed vinaigrette that is not oil-based. And I'm going to show you how to do it. It's just a few ingredients you probably have in your fridge. Any blender will do, and lettuce and some fruit. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to put into our Vitamix here is a quarter of a cup of apple cider vinegar. Right? You can use Bragg's or one of the knockoffs. I use any one with the mother in it. All right? So we've got our quarter of a cup of apple cider vinegar right here. All right? Next, we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Now, because we're using maple syrup, which is a whole food, this is a whole food plant-based recipe. You can adjust the amount of it. I sent this whole recipe to my sister, and she was like, "It's too sweet. I'm only doing 1 tablespoon of maple syrup," and that's what she does, and she loves it. I don't think it's too sweet. I like it this way, but you might want to start with 1 tablespoon first. All right, so after that, we've got a quarter of a cup of unsweetened, unflavored almond milk. So everything here I'm using is organic. You do not need to do whatever works for you. But basically, a quarter of a cup of plant milk. After that, we're going to put in a tablespoon of coconut flour. All right. All right, there we go. Next, we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now, I buy a bunch of lemons when they're on sale, and then I squeeze them all out into ice cube trays. After they're frozen, I take them out and put them in just a reusable container, right, with all my little lemon cubes in. And then when a recipe calls for lemon juice like this one did, I just took a cube or 2, threw it in the microwave, or if you have the time to let it sit out on the counter, that's fine, and let it melt, and then you've got your lemons. All right, so after the lemon juice, we've got a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. This just gives it some flavor. Here we go. Then we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Right here. I make this recipe all the time. I really like salad. I like dressing on my salad, not just me, a little bit. I like a decent amount of dressing. That's why it's important that you don't use, or that I don't use, oil in the base of my dressing, because I'll make a container like this and then dump half of it on there, right? That's probably meant for 10 servings, who knows, right? But I want to taste the salad dressing. That's the reason I'm eating the salad. So I really kind of need to have my salad dressings not oil-based, right? That's why we're doing this. All right, so now we've got a quarter teaspoon of fresh ground pepper. All of the amounts will be in the description below, okay? And then we'll put in a teaspoon of sea salt or Himalayan sea salt, whatever you have, all right? All right, so that's the base of our dressing. We're gonna put this on the mixer and mix it up, and let's see what we get. All right, let's give this a taste and see how we do. All right, so I can see why my sister says it's too sweet. You probably want to cut yours down to 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. I like it this way, but I can see what she's talking about. So I would do 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. So we're at the point we can dump the poppy seeds in. It is a poppy seed dressing, and right now there's no poppy seeds in it. The reason we didn't put them in before we blended it, because the blender would have just chopped them up into nothing, and you wouldn't have even seen them. So we've got 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds. We're just going to dump them in here, right? And then just give it a good mix here with the spoon, all right? All right, let's assemble our salad and get ready to eat here. Now, this salad is absolutely beautiful when you see it, okay? First, not only do we have the mixed greens lettuce, but we've got this beautiful dish of fruit that's going on it. The reason it's called the very berry salad is because there's a lot of berries in it. That's the mix in there, right? So we're gonna start with a nice mixing bowl here, right? I've got a blend of 50-50 lettuce, so I'm gonna put some of the lettuce right in here, right, to kind of make up my salad. This will be my mixing bowl. Or you could eat it right out of here if you like, if you know, you want to go all beast mode on it. All right. So I'm going to put that in. Then I'm going to put in some of my dressing. All right. And let's not be stingy, right? All right. Next, I've got my fruit I'm going to put in. So I got some of the raspberries here. I've got some of the blackberries. They're small enough, I didn't cut them up. I've got some blueberries, which are really good in this, right? And then I've got some strawberries, right? The strawberries I did cut, because depending on how big they are when you buy them, they're gonna be too big to eat. These are big strawberries, so I sliced them all up. One other thing I put in here is cinnamon pecans. I made these on the cooktop, and they were really simple. I just got some bulk pecans from Sprouts. I threw a half a cup of pecans on a skillet. I turned on the heat to medium. I moved the skillet around, kept them heating up without burning. Then I dumped in a tablespoon of maple syrup. And when that was hot, I topped it with 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, mixed it all up. And as soon as it is mixed up, I shut the heat off and immediately put the cinnamon pecans on a sheet of aluminum foil off the burner to dry, because they will, if you just leave them in the pot, they're gonna burn, right? Once they were dry, I put them in this little cup here and we're ready to serve. So I'm gonna put some cinnamon pecans, and you could leave these out, but to me, this like really makes the salad. So I've got my salad in the bowl here. Let's just mix it all together. I've got a cold salad bowl from the fridge, right? I put this in about an hour ago. Now it's cold and ready to go. So I'm gonna plate up my salad, and we'll get ready to eat here. Now, I try to grab the bottom stuff and flip it to go into the salad bowl, all right? And there you have it, our very berry salad. All right, let's have a seat and see how this tastes. All right, let's give this a taste and see how it goes. So good. To me, it's really important that you pay attention to the dressing on the salad, because that makes or breaks your meal. I mean, the strawberries and the berries and the nuts, they're all so good, but without the dressing, pulling it together, it doesn't work. But if you don't feel good about what you've put in the dressing, then you can't feel good about eating the salad. If this had been an oil-based dressing, and I had put in like half that container on this, it would have been over for me for food for today, and this is one meal. Wow, that is so good. The fresh berries in the salad really kick it up. It's just bam, fresh, right? You can taste it. The blackberries, I mean, they're so sweet themselves that I don't even know that you need any maple syrup in the dressing at all. The same thing with the strawberries. The blueberries have such great kick to it, full of antioxidants. The raspberries, they're so good right now. And then the cinnamon pecans, that's pure indulgence. Don't forget your Berkey water. Well, there you have it, guys. Our very berry salad. Please hit the like button if you like this video. What's not to like? Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite salad dressing? Do you have any non-oil salad dressings that you like? Let me know what they are. I'd love to try them. Please subscribe to the channel. We could really use your support, and that really tells YouTube that we're doing something that people want to see. So click the subscription bar there, and then click the little bell, and that'll let you know every time we have a new video, which should be every Friday. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye. Man, it sure was nice making this meal without someone eating all the little toppings before I could even get the meal made.